Her story, The Untold Stories of Women Who Changed the World. Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the stories of incredible women who rocked their fields but got left out of the history books. It's time to rewrite the narrative. We're going to unearth the stories of influential women in history who made major contributions but were sadly overlooked. Get ready to be inspired by these amazing women who deserve their time in the spotlight. Picture ancient Alexandria in the 4th century, buzzing with intellectual energy. This was a time when the city was a melting pot of cultures, ideas, and knowledge. The streets were filled with scholars, philosophers, and students, all eager to learn and share their wisdom. Right in the thick of it was Hypatia, a rock star scholar light years ahead of her time. She wasn't just a participant in this intellectual frenzy. She was a leading figure, a beacon of knowledge and inspiration.
Hypatia was a renowned mathematician, philosopher, and astronomer. Her work spanned multiple disciplines, and she was respected by her peers for her profound understanding and innovative ideas. People flocked from all over to hear her lectures at the Library of Alexandria, a massive hub of knowledge. This library wasn't just a building, it was the epicenter of learning, housing countless scrolls and manuscripts from all over the known world.
Imagine being so smart that people travel across continents just to hear you drop some wisdom. Hypatia's lectures were legendary, drawing in crowds of eager learners who were captivated by her insights and teachings. Hypatia wrote groundbreaking commentaries on math, making complex concepts accessible. Her writings helped demystify mathematics, allowing more people to understand and appreciate the beauty of numbers and equations.
She also designed astronomical instruments like astrolabes and invented a hydrometer. These tools were crucial for navigation and scientific exploration, showcasing her ingenuity and practical skills.
Hypatia was a true Renaissance woman, centuries before the Renaissance. Her ability to excel in multiple fields and her passion for knowledge set her apart as a pioneer in the world of science and philosophy. Sadly, her brilliance was seen as a threat. In a society dominated by men, a woman of such intellect and influence was often met with suspicion and hostility. In a time of political and religious upheaval, she faced opposition and prejudice. The tension between different factions made it difficult for someone like Hypatia to thrive without facing significant challenges.
Tragically, Hypatia's life was cut short by violence, sending shockwaves through the intellectual community. Her death was not just a loss of a brilliant mind, but a symbol of the dangers faced by those who dared to challenge the status quo.
Her story reminds us to fight for knowledge and to protect the sanctity of intellectual freedom. Hypatia's legacy is a testament to the power of education and the importance of preserving it for future generations. And challenge the status quo. Her life and work encourage us to question, to seek truth, and to never be afraid of standing up for what we believe in. So next time you're studying math or gazing at the stars, remember Hypatia, the OG science queen, and let her story inspire you to reach for the stars. Her contributions to science and philosophy continue to influence us today, reminding us of the enduring power of knowledge and the human spirit. Hold on to your hats, folks. We're about to embark on a journey through history that will leave you in awe. We're about to meet the fearless Night Witches, an all-female Soviet Air Force regiment from World War II. These women were not just pilots, they were legends in their own right. This regiment, officially known as the 588th Night Bomber Regiment, was composed entirely of young women, many of whom were still in their teens. They volunteered to defend their country and took to the skies with unparalleled bravery.
Imagine the dead of night, the enemy trembling, knowing that at any moment they could be attacked from above. The fear was palpable, and the Night Witches thrived on it. And then, out of the darkness, a swarm of planes piloted by these incredible women would appear, striking fear into the hearts of their enemies. These women flew in outdated, slow-moving biplanes, often in formations that made them look like a swarm of angry bees. Their courage and determination were unmatched. The Night Witches flew outdated, slow-moving biplanes, mostly made of wood and canvas. These planes were originally intended for training and crop dusting, not combat, but these women turned their limitations into strengths. The wooden and canvas construction made the planes difficult to detect on radar, and their slow speed allowed for more precise bombing.
They used their planes' limitations to their advantage, gliding silently over enemy lines. The sound of their engines would cut off as they approached their targets, making them nearly impossible to hear until it was too late. This tactic of cutting their engines and gliding in silently earned them the nickname Night Witches from the terrified German soldiers.
Their missions were dangerous, often flying in extreme weather with little to no instrumentation. They navigated using maps and compasses, relying on their skill and intuition. The conditions were harsh, with freezing temperatures and the constant threat of enemy fire. Yet these women pressed on, undeterred by the dangers they faced.
These women were fearless, providing crucial air support for Soviet troops. Their efforts were instrumental in several key battles, turning the tide of the war in favor of the Allies. The Night Witches' relentless bombing campaigns disrupted German supply lines and inflicted significant damage on enemy positions. Their bravery and skill earned them numerous accolades and the respect of their male counterparts. The Germans were terrified of the Night Witches, calling them Nachthexen. The mere mention of their name would send shivers down the spines of enemy soldiers.
The Germans even awarded an Iron Cross to any pilot who could shoot down one of these skilled aviators. This was a testament to the fear and respect they commanded. Despite facing constant danger and sexism, these women persevered, completing over 30,000 missions. Their determination and resilience were truly remarkable. Each mission was a testament to their courage and skill. They flew night after night, undeterred by the risks, driven by their love for their country and their desire to make a difference.
They proved that women could excel in combat, shattering stereotypes and paving the way for future generations of female aviators. Their legacy lives on, inspiring women around the world to pursue their dreams, no matter the obstacles. So next time you see a plane overhead, remember the Night Witches, those fearless women who soared through the skies. Their story is a testament to the strength, courage, and resilience of women in the face of adversity. Their bravery and determination continue to inspire, reminding us that with courage and perseverance, we can overcome any challenge. The Night Witches' story is not just a chapter in history, it's a beacon of hope and empowerment for all women. Their legacy is a powerful reminder of what women can achieve when they dare to defy expectations and soar to new heights. Fast forward to 19th century England, where we meet Ada Lovelace, a mathematical genius and visionary.
Ada is often considered the world's first computer programmer. Born into privilege, Ada craved knowledge, especially in mathematics and logic.
Ada's fascination with the analytical engine designed by Charles Babbage was groundbreaking. She saw its potential beyond just crunching numbers.
In 1843, Ada translated an article about the analytical engine and added her own notes, which included the first ever computer algorithm.
She basically wrote a program for a computer that didn't even exist yet. Sadly, Ada's brilliance was cut short. She died at 36, but her legacy continues to inspire generations of programmers. So next time you're marveling at technology, remember Ada Lovelace, the OG computer whisperer. Get ready for a story straight out of a movie. Hedy Lamarr was a Hollywood starlet and a brilliant inventor.
Hedy was known for her stunning looks and captivating performances, but she was also constantly inventing.
During World War II, Hedy teamed up with composer George Antheil to invent a frequency hopping system to prevent enemy forces from jamming radio signals. This technology formed the basis for Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and GPS.
Hedy's contributions were largely ignored during her lifetime. It wasn't until later that she received recognition for her groundbreaking invention.
So next time you connect to Wi-Fi, remember Hedy Lamarr, the woman who proved that beauty and brains aren't mutually exclusive. Dive into the intricate world of DNA and meet Rosalind Franklin, a pioneering scientist whose meticulous work was crucial in unraveling the mysteries of DNA. Her contributions laid the foundation for one of the most significant scientific discoveries of the 20th century.
Rosalind was not just any chemist. She was a master of X-ray crystallography, a technique that was pivotal in visualizing the molecular structures of various substances. Her expertise and dedication to her craft were unparalleled.
In the early 1950s, Rosalind's stunning X-ray images of DNA, particularly the famous Photo 51, provided crucial evidence for the double helix structure. These images were a breakthrough, offering a clear view of the DNA's helical structure. However, without her knowledge or consent, her colleague shared Photo 51 with James Watson and Francis Crick. This act of betrayal allowed them to piece together the double helix model and take credit for her groundbreaking work.
Watson and Crick published their famous paper in 1953, which described the double helix structure of DNA. They went on to win the Nobel Prize in 1962 for this discovery, but Rosalind was not included in this recognition, despite her critical contributions.
Tragically, Rosalind passed away in 1958 at the young age of 37, and her contributions were largely overshadowed by the fame of Watson and Crick. Her work, however, did not go unnoticed by those who understood its significance. Today, her story is finally being told, and her legacy is being celebrated. Scientists and historians alike recognize the pivotal role she played in the discovery of the DNA double helix. Rosalind Franklin is now recognized as one of the most important scientists of the 20th century. Her meticulous research and dedication to science have inspired countless individuals in the field of molecular biology. So next time you hear about DNA, remember Rosalind Franklin, the unsung heroine whose groundbreaking research paved the way for our understanding of life itself. Her legacy continues to inspire and remind us of the importance of recognizing the contributions of all scientists, regardless of the recognition they receive during their lifetimes. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories from history. Let us know in the comments which story inspired you the most. From Hypatia to the Night Witches, Ada Lovelace, Hedy Lamarr, and Rosalind Franklin, we've uncovered just a glimpse into the lives of these extraordinary women. Let their stories remind us to challenge the status quo, celebrate the achievements of women, and continue fighting for equality and recognition for all. Keep questioning, keep learning, and keep sharing these incredible stories.